Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is the 11th snowflake of our 25 Days of Snowflakes. Now this one, it kind of looks a little wonky, but once we get the starching done on this one, that's when it really kind of pops. So this snowflake is 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. And this one is one of the easier ones. It's not a lot of weird stitches, it's just working a bunch of stitches in a little space. That's pretty much all this one is. So since this is 11, I will show you guys how to block this after our 15th snowflake. But you will need your needle to weave in your ends, 1.75 millimeter hook to go with your size 10 crochet thread, unless you're going to use yarn, and in that case just use the hook it's recommending. Get you a pair of scissors, get you a stitch marker, and that's it. Alright, get your stuff together and let's get started. Okay guys, to get started on our 11th snowflake, we're going to take our rings off first because we should have done that at the beginning. Alright, we are going to start with a slip knot on our hook. Make sure you have enough thread to weave in your tail. Alright. And we're going to start with a chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch to the first. Get it in there. Okay. Slip stitch to our first to form a ring, and then we're going to start with a chain 1. Okay, we're going to work 12 single crochet into our ring. So here's 1, and then I'm going to stop and mark that. And now when you work these 12 single crochet, make sure you're working over your tail so we can weave that in later. Okay, that tail away from there. All right, so that's 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now I'm just going to pull on that tail a little bit, and then we'll weave that in after a while. Okay, so now to finish off round 1, we're going to slip stitch to the very first single crochet. So that same single crochet that we had marked. Alright, now we are going to chain 1 and we're on to round 2. Now round 2, we're going to work a double crochet right back into that single crochet we just slip stitched it into. So go right back in there with a double, and then we're going to chain 1. Yarn over, double into the next single, chain 1, double into the next single, chain 1, and just repeat that around. Double, chain 1, double, chain 1, double, chain 1. All right, go ahead and work this around, and I will meet you guys at the back at the beginning, okay? Okay, so I've got one more single crochet right there that I need to work into, so I'm going to work my double chain one. All right, so now I'm going to slip stitch to that first double crochet. Ouch, that kind of poked me. All right, now I'm going to tighten that tail just a little bit more. Okay, so that was the end of round 2. So for round 3, we are going to chain 1, and we're going to double crochet right back into that same double that we slip stitched into. Okay, now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to skip that next double crochet and double crochet into the next double. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next double, double into that next double. Skip, double. Chain 5, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next, double into the next. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next, double into the next. Oh. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next, double into the next. There. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are back to the beginning, and we're going to slip stitch to the first double crochet. All right, now that's the end of round 3, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain 5s. Okay, so to move on to round 4, we're going to slip stitch right into that chain 5 space, the one we're right next to. Slip stitch into that, chain 1, and we're going to work 6 double crochet into the chain 5, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now we're going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we're going to come back and slip stitch into the 4th chain from our hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm holding the 5th one, so the 4th one is right here. We're going to slip stitch into that. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to come back into that same chain 5 space. We're going to work the 6 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and the last one, 6. So there is our point. Now when we starch this, it's going to look a lot different, but okay, so that's what we're going to repeat, guys, into the next chain 5 with 6 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Slip stitch into the 4th. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then work the 6 double crochet back into the chain 5 space. And we're just going to repeat that around. So this one's pretty easy. I was kind of ready for a break too. Okay, so finish our 6 double crochet in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so you can see our little picots at the top. Okay, so repeat that around. 6 double crochet, chain 9, slip stitch into the 4th, chain 5, 6 double crochet back into the chain 5 space. Okay, repeat that around, and I will meet you guys at the end of the last 6 double crochet into that last chain 5 space. Okay, so I will meet you right there. Okay guys, so I've come back around and I worked my last stitches into the last chain 5 space. There's my 6 double. So now we just slip stitch to the 1st, slip stitch to our 1st double crochet. Oops, I missed that. Chain 1, pull up a loop. Now if you are going to use the little Walmart ornament, Christmas ornament hanger little things, the little wire things, go ahead and just chain 1, pull up a loop, cut, and then weave in your ends. But if you're gonna use your thread as a hanger, just pull up a longer loop and then cut. Pull that tight. Okay, so before we go on to this one, I'm going to go ahead and pause and weave this center tail in. Now don't forget, do not pull this closed, okay? Okay, I got that center tail weaved in. So now I'm going to work on my tail that we're going to make the hanger of the snowflake. Okay, get that on your hook. Needle, not hook. Alright, so I like where mine is coming out. It's right in the center of these two posts. So I'm just going to come right next to it. Oops, bump that. So I'm just going to go right next to that, come down, go in a few stitches. Alright, pull that through. Alright, now I'm going to stop, adjust the length a little. I like the way that looks. Actually, it'll lay that way. That looks good. Okay, now I'm going to hold where my thread came back through. Get you out of the way. Hold that. Okay, now I'm going to weave this in the rest of the way. Make sure you don't pull that loop any smaller. Okay. Snip. And there is our 11th snowflake. Now this one, obviously the starching is going to show off the look of this snowflake, but once we get that done, so what we're going to do is each of these, I'm just going to say little posts, we're going to do the point, the high point, and then we're going to come in with 2 more needles and make it pop out like that. So it'll kind of make like a little bit of a diamond shape right there. And there you go. So there's number 11. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. Thank you so very much for watching. And there's a train coming. Okay, it's gone. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Check out my description box. I got all kinds of links down there for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And that's it, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.